Hello, welcome to the deep dive.
Today, our mission is a little unique. We are taking a deep dive not into complex research, but into the foundation of a new language.
That's right.
We are here to help you gain knowledge quickly and thoroughly, starting right at the very beginning.
That is right. If you are starting your journey to learn English, this deep dive is completely for you. We're going to analyze some source material, a beginner lesson, and really extract the key elements you need to start communicating.
Immediately.
Yes, immediately.
And the focus today is all about practical English for real life. We are learning how to discuss plans for the future.
Right. Specifically, talking about the weekend and other things you intend to do.
Exactly.
And to make sure every single idea is easy to grasp, we will take on the role of friendly, patient teachers today. We will speak slowly, and we will speak clearly.
Yes, so please just relax, listen carefully, and focus on the sound and the meaning of every single word.
This careful, slow pace is really the best way to master this foundation.
Let us start with our first piece of source material. This is where we get the context for everything we're going to learn.
Okay, so let's look at this. It's a short, very useful dialogue. A dialogue is simply a conversation between two people. And in our source, two friends named Sarah and Ben are speaking about their plans for the coming weekend.
And this conversation, it shows you exactly how to use the English grammar we are studying. It is immediate, it's applicable, and it's simple.
We will read the conversation now. Please follow along closely. I will be Sarah.
And I will be Ben.
And we are speaking slowly and clearly. Hi, Ben. What are you doing this weekend?
Hello, Sarah. I am going to watch a movie on Saturday.
That sounds fun. I am going to visit my grandmother.
Nice. What are you going to do on Sunday?
On Sunday, I am going to stay home and relax.
Me too. I am going to sleep late.
And there it is. That simple exchange has everything we need.
It really does.
If you listen closely, you can hear the power phrase repeated again and again.
Yes, that phrase, I am going to. The core takeaway here is that you only need 3 simple words. I am going to, and you combine that with a verb, an action, and that unlocks all your future plans.
So that small phrase gives you complete power to talk about decisions you have already made.
Exactly. You are immediately seeing how simple, real-world English conversation works. You do not need big, complicated sentences.
No.
The grammar is ready to use right now.
So now that we have the context from Sarah and Ben, let us make sure we master the building blocks. I'm talking about the essential vocabulary.
Yes, if you master these 5 core words, the whole dialogue unlocks, You gain a strong foundation for future conversations.
Okay, so let's go through them one by one. We'll give a clear definition and a simple example for each.
Sounds good.
The first word, and the topic of our whole conversation, weekend.
The weekend. The definition is simple, Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
It is the 2 days when most people stop working or studying. For example, the weekend starts tomorrow.
The second word is plan. This is a concept we all use.
A plan. A plan is a decision you made for something you want to do in the future.
Okay, so it's not sudden.
No, it is not sudden. It is something you set beforehand. For example, my family has a plan to go to the park.
That is a great distinction. So if I suddenly decide to eat a pizza right now,
Yeah.
is that a plan?
That is an excellent question. And because that decision is sudden, it's in the moment. No, it is not a plan.
I see.
A plan needs to be set and decided upon before the action.
Understood. Okay.
Ooh.
Now for the third word, an action word. Watch.
Watch. This means to look at something for a long time, usually moving images, like a movie.
Right.
You use your eyes and you focus for a period of time, Ben said. I'm going to watch a movie.
Our fourth word is another important action. Visit.
To visit. This means to go and see a person or a place for a short time.
Just like Sarah is going to visit her grandmother.
Exactly. Or, for another example, I want to visit the library later today.
And the final word, which is often the best word for Sunday, relax.
Relax. Oh, yes. This means to rest and do something calm. When you are tired, you need to relax. Maybe you sit quietly or you listen to music. Relax. That is always my favorite word for Sunday.
So to bring it all together, Ben will watch a movie,
Right.
and Sarah will visit her grandmother and also relax at home
And this is all part of their plan.
for the weekend.
Exactly. You see how quickly these 5 words give you the power to discuss almost any casual upcoming event? They are your immediate foundation.
Now let us turn the page to the most important part of this deep dive.
Okay.
The tool you will use to connect these words. We are focusing on the grammar structure that expresses a clear future plan or intention, This is the core
Um,
moment.
yes. We need to understand how and why we use the phrase going to. This phrase is the key to talking about the future plans you have already decided on.
Let us unpack this rule very, very carefully. We use going to just before the main action or the main verb when we have a plan for the future. It signals intent.
Right. And the structure, or the formula, is simple and very important. Remember this basic shape. Subject plus verb to be plus going to plus main verb.
Were you the learner, the most common structure will be the personal one. Let's say this formula together slowly. I am
Plus going to.
plus the verb. I am going to verb.
And the verb always stays in its simple form after going to. We do not change it.
Oh.
This makes it very easy.
So let us use the examples from our dialogue to see this formula in action. We'll use the formula to understand Ben's plan.
Okay. Ben said, I am going to watch a movie.
Okay, let's look at the formula. I is the subject.
Yes.
Am is the verb to be. Then we have going to, and finally the simple verb, watch.
That's it. This tells us Ben has a clear set plan.
Perfect. Let us try talking about Sarah now. The structure changes just a little bit because we are talking about her, not ourselves.
Right.
So Sarah's plan was to visit her grandmother. If we talk about her, we say, she is going to visit her grandmother.
Notice the change. It's in the verb to be. It is no longer I am, but she is. But the main structure, going to plus the verb visit, that remains exactly the same.
And that clearly communicates Sarah's definite plan.
It does.
Building on that idea, what if we needed to ask Ben about his plan? How do we ask a question about someone else's plan?
We just change the order of the words. We use the question word what, and we flip the subject and the verb to be.
Okay, so like the question from the dialogue, what are you going to do?
Exactly. We start with what, then are you, then going to, and finally the verb do. This is the perfect structure to ask someone about their set future plan.
So by mastering this very simple structure, I am going plus a verb, you instantly gain the ability to communicate your own intention.
Yes, and your daily schedule, your upcoming events, clearly and effectively.
This simple formula, it really gives you confidence.
It does. You can immediately speak in English about the things that matter in your life, whether it's visiting a friend or watching a favorite television show.
Okay, let us quickly look back at everything we have learned in this deep dive into the A1 lesson material.
We started with that simple dialogue between Sarah and Ben.
Right, which provided the perfect practical context for future plans. It showed us the structure in action.
Then we looked at the 5 essential words that form your knowledge foundation.
That was weekend, plan, watch, visit, and relax.
And most importantly, we learned the powerful grammar formula for expressing a plan.
Subject plus verb to be plus going to plus verb.
That's the one.
We hope that this slow and clear exploration has helped you understand every single part of this lesson material. You are now equipped with knowledge. You are well informed.
Now for a final challenge. This is a very simple exercise for you to continue practicing, immediately after this deep dive ends.
Use the exact structure we learned today. I am going to.
That's it. Think about the next 7 days, so next week. What are 3 specific things you have already decided you are going to do?
Practice saying these 3 sentences out loud, slowly and clearly. Use the formula. For example,
1. I am going to action on Monday.
2. I am going to action on Wednesday.
And 3. I am going to action on the weekend. This simple act of application will reinforce everything we covered today. Just practice saying your own plans. That is really the best way to keep learning.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep learning. This thorough approach makes you well-informed and ready to move to the next step.
Thank you so much for joining us for this special deep dive.
We will see you next time for more knowledge.